Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am finally getting around to filming the Q&A that I've been wanting to do for some time now. I've had a YouTube channel for a little over a year, and I've done those tag videos before where you answer like a preset list of questions, just like a generic list. But I really want you guys to get to know me a little bit more and have some more like personal questions that you want to ask. And so I asked you guys on one of my latest cleaning videos to leave me some questions down below, and I would answer them in a Q&A. I got some really good ones, so I'm very excited. I have my phone here, so you're going to see me looking at my phone off and on. I'm not going to answer them in any specific order. I'm going to kind of go in the order that they were asked. So it's going to be a little random. We're going to be jumping topics here and there. We're just going to go ahead and get right into it. Also, I'm not going to even try to say your names because I'm afraid that I'm going to mispronounce them. And so I would rather not say them at all than mispronounce. So I'm just going to answer the questions. I'm not going to call any names. The very first question is, where did you get your comforter set? And I actually get this question a lot. That came from Amazon, and I can't remember the exact seller, but hopefully I can go back in my order history. I bought it last year, so hopefully I can go back in my order history and pull the exact link to it. And if I can, I'm going to link it down below. The next question is, where did you get the kids' table and chairs from? That came from Walmart, and I was really surprised because it's the real wood, and we only paid less than $100 for it. I think it was like $97, $98. But it's the real wood. It's not the press board that's going to fall apart in a year or two. You know, me having two boys, I need something that's going to hold up. So, so far so good. I will leave that link down below as well. The next question is, do you plan on having any more children? So the answer to that is, I don't even know if I have an answer because we ourselves don't even really know the answer yet. We are up in the air with it. We would like to have more. We just don't know when. And like I said, we're kind of back and forth on it if we really want to. We're kind of happy with the two boys that we have, but at the same time, we would like to try for a girl. Third time's a charm, right? So we'll see. I don't know. Hopefully that answers your question. And the next question is, what did you do before being a stay-at-home mom, and would you do it again when the kids got older? My husband was in the military whenever we got married, and as soon as we got married, I moved over to Hawaii where he was stationed with him, and I kind of became a stay-at-home wife. And then it wasn't long after that I got pregnant with Kai, my oldest, and I kind of just continued to stay home. I was a stay-at-home mom, and I stayed home until he was about 2.5. And that's when my husband was discharged from the military. He kind of wanted to do something else with his life, so he went to college, and I took that time to go back to work and make the income for our family. What I did is I worked for a home health company. They sold like hospital beds, wheelchairs, oxygen, pretty much anything you would need to take care of a patient. I started out as a filing clerk there, and then I eventually got moved to the billing part of it, and I started I was sending claims to the insurance companies for them to pay for the equipment for the patients. Pretty much I just collected money from the insurance companies, and I did that for 3.5 years, and then we got pregnant with Kane, and then at that point we decided it was going to be cheaper for me just to stay home, and so that's where I've been ever since. If I go back to work, I don't know. I would probably like to go back to college first before I ever went back into the workforce. But like I said, we don't really know if I'll go back. At this time, I'm really happy being a stay-at-home mom. What software do you use to edit your videos? So whenever I first started my channel, I was using Shotcut, and it was free, and it's good for free. But about 6 months ago, I switched to Filmora, and that's one of the best decisions I've ever made because the software is really easy to use, and you can do a lot in there, and it was only like 60 bucks for a one-time fee, and then you have it forever. So 60 bucks to me was worth it, and I have a pretty decent editor. So if you're looking for something that's good and cheap, I definitely recommend Filmora. So the next question is, how long have you been married? Where did you meet? So we've been married 9 years today. Today's our anniversary. So We actually met back in high school. We didn't really know each other. We had seen each other, you know, passing in the hallways, and he was like this big football player, and I thought he was really hot, but I would have never in a million years dreamed that I would be his wife one day, just because I seen a huge difference in who he was and who I was. I just didn't ever see that working. Funny story, it was prom season, and he was a senior in high school and I was a sophomore, and his friends really wanted him to go to the prom. He was like, no, I don't even care about prom. But his friends happened to be my friends as well, where they were kind of mutual, and they ended up setting us up for prom. Since I didn't have a date, he didn't have a date, they kind of set us up together, and it was kind of a blind date, I guess you would say. We knew who each other was, but we didn't really know, I guess, if that makes sense. Pretty much ever since prom, we have been together. We were together for 3 years, and then we got married and lived happily ever after. And I've been trying to talk him into getting on a video with me, and so that you guys can meet him. I know you guys have never seen him before in my videos, and it's because he doesn't really like to be on camera. He's not comfortable with it. So hopefully soon he will want to do that and you guys can meet him. What is your favorite thing about your house, and what would you change about it if you could? So my favorite thing is that we have lots of room to grow. We have 4 bedrooms, so there's lots of space. But the thing that I would change about my house if I could would be, and I guess you could consider this part of the house, is that big red couch. I know most of you have probably seen it in my cleaning videos. It's the big red sectional. It's like a bright red color, and it doesn't really match the rest of my house. I'm kind of going for the farmhousey look, and that really does not match at all. It's hard to decorate around, and not only that, but it's really just time for an upgrade. We've had that thing since we got married. We bought it at a thrift store in Hawaii, and it was in really good condition whenever we got it, but now it's to the point where it just really needs to go. The kids and the dogs have just gotten to it, and time for an upgrade. I also get asked a lot about our countertops in the kitchen. If you guys have not seen my video, the DIY marble countertop, I'll try to link that somewhere here, but basically I covered my entire kitchen countertops with contact paper, and a lot of people have asked me how it's holding up, how's it working out, because it is contact paper. And I get asked a lot about the sink area. So around the sink, everything is holding up. Like everywhere in the kitchen pretty much is holding up great. The only thing that I would have to complain about is when my kids sit in the bar stools, they turn and they hit the bar and it has scuffed up the paper. But other than that, I really can't complain. I can still make do rather than having those ugly brown maroon color countertops that I had before. This is way better to me, in my opinion. I'm sure you guys have probably seen the color I'm talking about. That I still have the color countertops in my bathroom. Very last question is, I would love to know how you get it all done. What do you do to keep yourself being productive and not get burned out? So I don't really have an exact formula for that. Number one, I make sure that I get my lazy days to do nothing. Like, I make sure that I set aside time to do that, where I just stay in my pajamas all day and I watch movies, or, you know, just having some downtime. I make sure that I get that. And I also try to stay organized, and I try to have a schedule, especially with my videos. I like to keep those on a schedule. It just helps me, you know, with editing, and I know when I need to film, when I need to edit. And I recently started using my Happy Planner again. I've had this thing for 2 years now, and I actually got out of using it for a little while, but I've just recently gotten back into it, especially since I'm taking my YouTube channel a little bit more serious now, and things have picked up for me. I really enjoy having a schedule in this planner and being able to decorate it with stickers and you know, I don't know, it's just like when you have a decorated schedule, it really helps you stay motivated. Don't ask me, it's just, it's magic. I don't know. So this is what I'm currently using to stay on track with everything. And if you're looking for a Happy Planner, you can find them at Hobby Lobby, I know for sure. And also my YouTube channel is my outlet. So you know, if you wake up every single day and you do the same exact thing every single day, you're eventually gonna get burned out. And for me, YouTube is my outlet. I really find a lot of joy in being creative and making videos and learning different things. Like, I never would in a million years dream that I liked making videos. I would have never thought that, but I do, and for me that's my outlet so that I don't get burned out. So I guess that's my answer: organization, a schedule, and having an outlet, and make sure you have your lazy days. So that is pretty much all of the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and getting to know me. I hope you learned a little bit about me in this Q&A. If you have any more questions, just leave them down below and I would be happy to answer those. So I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, the notification bell, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.